now, but in terms of the wind, there's just really strong wind that forms just south of the Congress area. It's just west of the Worcester area, right in here. This whole shaded area in here, we've got some just incredible winds blowing right now, likely on the order 50, 60, maybe even 70 miles per hour. In addition to the hail that we're seeing with this, in addition to the heavy rain, in addition to all the lightning. I mean, this is really an incredible storm and a dangerous storm, especially if you happen to be out driving in this. The wind and visibility is going to be down to near nothing with this, and especially if you're happen to be out and about, whether it be traveling or perhaps you're outside on the front porch or something like that. Get inside, because this storm is packing a punch. Wayne County and Holmes County are the two counties under threat right now, but this is eventually going to move into the Bucks and Strasburg area. Again, the tornado warning, I'm hoping, is allowed to expire here shortly, and that includes the Wayne County area or the Holmes County area, as we saw a little bit of a spin earlier on this evening, about maybe 30 minutes ago, down towards Loudonville, and that has moved off towards the east. The spin hasn't been too impressive to me. Again, we dropped coverage on the TV side of things because that spin went away, but now the damaging wind threat has kind of elevated with the storm system. So, you get a 70 to 80 mile per hour widespread wind across these areas, which are mainly rural, right? We have a lot of farmland out here. We've got the corn that's coming up now, knee high by 4th of July. We've got a lot of corn crop out there. And I'm telling you, the wind can blow a lot better across farm fields than it can in a city where you've got a lot of buildings to obstruct that and kind of slow it down in spots. So these winds are really packing a punch in areas of Wayne County and Holmes County right now, and I'm afraid they're going to head out towards the east. They're going to linger in Wayne County for a little bit. This whole system's kind of spinning around as it goes down to the south. So they're going to linger in Wayne County. Areas of Stark County, we got to keep a close eye on this to see how this evolves into your area. But for the most part, this is going to be a Wayne County, Holmes County, and then eventually Tuscarawas County problem here over the next half hour as this continues to transition out towards the east. So the strongest winds right now are located just to the south and the west of Worcester, Shreve down towards Holmesville, Fredericksburg. You're on the cusp of the winds right now. Millersburg likely seeing some very strong winds. Berlin, Walnut Creek, we've got very strong winds there as well. All this transitioning down to the east-southeast around 55 miles per hour. But again, the way it's kind of oriented, it does look like it's going to linger a little bit in this area, whereas we've got more of a push down towards the south that will take that into Dover and New Philly pretty quickly. All right, so that's kind of the setup in terms of what we're seeing here over the next half hour. So again, powerful storms down to the south. That includes Holmes County and Wayne County mainly. Everywhere else, our severe threat for now is over. Areas that got hit pretty hard, we had 60 mile per hour winds back towards Bailey Lakes and areas of Ashland County. This whole area here got hit hard by this storm. Your severe threat's over from this storm. You've got a general rainfall. There's still the occasional lightning strike. You hear the big boom rumble of thunder. It's just rain up towards Cleveland right now. Akron's just rain. I'm not anticipating severe weather from this round in this area either. We're getting the rain off of the 53,000-foot cloud tops that kind of comes off of that. But that severe threat is right here where you'd kind of guess it if you looked at the radar for the first time, where you see the red and you see this bowing feature taking place right here. That indicates you've got a lot of wind energy coming down to the surface, which hits the surface. It can't go in the ground, so it comes out. And that leading edge of wind is going to continue in the areas of Stark County here shortly. So right into the Walnut Creek area, you're likely in the thick of things. Sugar Creek, Strasburg, you're next. Probably another 5 to 10 minutes or so before you get that really strong wind at the leading edge of this. The rain will follow thereafter. We've got hail embedded within that. Lots of lightning. As I mentioned, these are electric storms just packing a punch. One of the things you might need to do, I know this is an odd tip, especially for 12:15 in the morning. If you have a dehumidifier in your basement, which a lot of people do, go ahead and unplug it. You want to unplug a dehumidifier when you have an electric storm coming in because it's got the water inside of it. So if your system gets zapped, that can really do some damage to your dehumidifier. So something to unplug and then plug it back in once the lightning's over this evening. I know that's a weird fact, but hopefully that helps some folks. So we have now seen, thank goodness, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. So we've lost the tornado threat. We're going to carry the damaging wind threat into areas of Tuscarawas, Dover, New Philly. You're in the path of this storm. storm, just like everyone else here down towards the south. Sugar Creek, you're going to get it as well. And Wayne County, we continue to see some very strong winds coming down to the surface from this thunderstorm. But as of right now, these are just severe thunderstorm warnings. We've lost a tornado warning. So these are going to transition east as we go throughout the next hour or so. And then hopefully we can say goodbye to this and we'll see what happens the rest of the morning. But we'll send it back to Jimmy Fallon once again, as our tornado threat is done, severe weather threat is not. So make sure you stay on high alert if you're down in our southern tier counties.